Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. In this video, I'm going to show you another car, not mine, that has a tracking device on it. And the whole point of me making this video is because to show you guys that there are cars on the road, people have no idea that tracking devices are on their car. They might know, maybe if I buy a car dealer and they say, hey, look, you're approved for the loan, but we have to put a tracking device on it. You know, if they say, okay, that's up to them. But a lot of people don't even know that they're on their car. I don't know if that's the case in this situation or not. I'm just bringing you guys a video to show you that there's a tracking device put on this car. Now, the reason this car came into the shop was because it had a parasitic battery draw. Now, how I normally start is I start in the engine compartment, near the fuse box or in the fuse box, and try to figure out where the draw is coming from. Eliminate that and then go on to another part of the car. Well, I determined that the draw was coming from inside the car. So I got underneath the driver's side fuse, or the driver's side kick panel, and I found that I couldn't find the fuse box. For one, I didn't look it up. It's a 2014 Ford Fiesta, I think is what it was. Ended up being on the passenger side. But anyways, I got underneath there looking for the fuse box, and bam, I saw the tracking device. Looked just like the one that was on my Ram that some of you may have watched the video on. It ended up not being a part of the parasitic battery draw. It was something else completely. But the purpose of me making this video is to show you guys that it is on cars. And you're gonna see here in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the short video I made because I do not record at work. And if I do, I tell them about it ahead of time. It's just gonna be a quick video. So it is a very quick, just showing you guys it. It looks just like the one that I had. And then I'm gonna show you on the wiring diagram what it's actually wired into. So here's that clip. Okay, let me show you. So here's where it's wired into the OBD2 connector to where it's getting its power from. This is the ground. This right here, I'm not exactly sure what this is, but the tracking device, follow that ribbon. It's hard for me to do this. Tracking device is right here. You guys notice it looks a lot like the one that I had. And there's the beeper right there. Thought you guys might find it interesting. Found another one. Okay, so now that you saw that, you notice I showed you the power wire off the OBD2 connector. I showed you the ground wire where it's just bolted to the firewall basically, or use a self-tapping screw is what they did through the firewall. And then I saw that one wire was a blue wire with a white stripe, and I said, I'm not sure what that was. That's because at that point in the video, I hadn't looked it up. So once I determined that had nothing to do with the draw, when I got home, I printed off a wiring diagram so I could make this video and show you guys what that blue and white wire was. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So the blue and white wire, I'm going to show you the wiring diagram for that car. So this is the battery junction box right here. So the power comes down into the ignition switch. The ignition switch, when it goes to the start position, goes into a blue and white wire. That's this wire right here. And it goes to the PCM. And then from the PCM sends the power up a yellow wire to the starter relay, which makes the relay click, makes connection, right? Completes the circuit. And then it sends power down to the starter. So that blue and white wire is going to be a starter kill on that model of tracking device. So kind of wanted to show you guys that, because if you remember my video, mine was done a lot different, a really bad hack job. This one was actually installed pretty decent. Mine went out to the fuse box, and then it had a wire coming off the starter relay, and they put their own relay in so they could kill it, so you couldn't start the car. And that, on my video, it's because it was on there before I bought the car. It was beeping the day we test drove it, but it has proximity sensors on the back of the truck, aftermarket. I figured that's what it was when we test drove it. It's booting itself up every time you start it. It beeped for 20 seconds and good. Dummy me. I should have gone at the dash and looked. I didn't. That's my fault, but that's neither here or there, but it wasn't put on for me in that video. And I just want to do this video once again, just to show you guys that there's cars out there, and they're probably, I'm always looking for it now, ever since I found it on my car. There's cars out there with tracking devices on them. Check your car, see if it's got it. Don't just completely get rid of it if you don't know if you can, because it may be illegal for you to do that. You may be breaking your contract with your bank, whatever. But if it's on there and your bank knows nothing about it and you can't figure out anything else, I would find a way to get rid of it, whether you have to take it to a shop or whatever. Now, once again, if you have a cell phone on you, you can be tracked. If you have a car with GPS navigation system, you can be tracked. We can be tracked. But the purpose of knowing that somebody purposely put it in there to track that vehicle is the only thing that really bothers me. I don't know why. That's just me. If they follow me around, they're going to be really bored anyways. and they probably stop watching or trying to find me because I'm very boring. Outside of work, there ain't a whole lot goes on, man. I'm a family man, and I work my butt off, come home, eat dinner, go to bed. They're not gonna see much. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a quick, short video just to show you guys I found another tracking device. I figured you guys would find it interesting, and we'll see you guys in the next video.